to Shenzhen for finals day at the Li-Ning China Masters, the sixth and the last of the Super 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour, and also the last qualifying event before the World Tour finals to be staged in Hangzhou in a couple of weeks' time. And the World Tour Finals trophy is brought into the arena today by Feng, a winner of the men's singles at this event in both 2013 and 15. Lovely to see him again. He really was a terrific player. So, as I was saying, it is finals day today, and we will be starting with the mixed doubles. Now, mixed doubles is an event where Chinese pairs have won all 14 previous titles. It's Feng and Wang Dongping in their fifth final in 5 tournaments since their disappointing Olympics in Paris. They're up against Cheng and Cheng of Malaysia, the pair tasked with creating history by breaking China's incredible dominance in this discipline. Then it's women's singles, and the reigning world and Olympic champion Young continues to create more records as she becomes the first player from Korea to contest the women's singles final at this event. But she's up against Feng, who has been in terrific form this week. A 12th all-Chinese women's doubles final in the 15th edition of this event follows that. It's Li Jing and Luo Shumin, winners of the China Open, against the Olympic silver medalists Lu Shangshu and Tang Ning, who are in an incredible 7th final in the last 8 tournaments played. Then it's men's singles, and Jonathan Christie will be determined to become only the 2nd player from Indonesia to win the men's singles title at the China Masters 16 years after the first. He's up against European champion Anders Antonsen, who will try to create history by becoming the first player from Denmark to win the men's singles title at this tournament. And we finish with what should be an explosive match, a first ever all-unseeded men's doubles final at a Super 750 level. Gautama and Isfahani will be looking to end the 16-year drought since the first pair from Indonesia won this title. And they're up against an exciting, dynamic new pair from Korea, the 2 left-handers, Jin Yong and world champion So Seung-jae. Well, with mixed doubles being our first final of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. 5 different flags, 2 pairs from China, 2 from Malaysia and 2 from Chinese Taipei. Only 5 seeds, 2 in the bottom half of the draw. And at semi-final stage, 3 seeds and 3 different flags, because 2 from Malaysia. Malaysia doing awfully well in mixed doubles nowadays. Well, when we look at the race to the World Tour finals, assuming that the Olympic champions Zheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong accept the invitation, and given the fact that you're only allowed 2 players or pairs per discipline, it means that the current number 3 and 6 pairs from China cannot qualify. So the qualifiers will be the number 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 9 on that current list, who will join the Olympic champions. So we're just about ready for our first final of the day. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me is Steen Pedersen. And this young pair from Malaysia, Hu Pangrong and Cheng Shu Yin, really have a mammoth task, because it's quite extraordinary that China have won all 14 previous mixed doubles titles at this tournament.
Yeah, that's an absolutely astonishing record. And they are the underdogs, but who knows, this is quite possibly their best ever result as a combination.
Yeah. First ever World Tour final for Hu and Cheng. Compare that to the statistics of Feng and Huang Dongping. Huang Dongping, a former champion here That was 7 years ago with Huang, with whom she also won the Olympic gold medal in Tokyo. This, for this Chinese pair, is a 19th final in only their 38th tournament together. So 50% of all tournaments played, they've reached the final. That is simply astonishing. 5th final as well in the last 5 tournaments played. And this just the 2nd meeting between these 2 pairs. The first meeting was in the quarter-final of the Hong Kong Open, a Super 500 event. And our guest conducting the toss of the coin, and the Chinese have won the toss. And they have chosen to start the near side of the court.
Thank you.
Well, in fact, the Malaysians have only ever been in one final. That was the Malaysian International Challenger event last year. So this is a huge step forward for Huang and Chen Su-yin. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few butterflies in the tummies of the Malaysian players. That would be very understandable. Huang is 25 years of age, born in the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. 178 is 5'10", and they went up a couple of places on the world ranking to 23 on Tuesday. Earlier this week, I wouldn't mind betting they'll go up even further after this week in Shenzhen. Cheng Su-yin is 21 years of age from Kenya, and she's just 5'4". They only formed their partnership in December of 2022. But look at their matches here. In the 2nd round, they beat the number 2 seeds, Jiang and Wei, who were number 1 on the race to the World Tour finals. They've definitely qualified. And the semi-final against the 2 left-handers from Hong Kong, China, Tang and Si. I needed 3 games in both those matches that I have just mentioned. Wang Dongping in her 2nd final today, the 29-year-old from Meishan Town in Nan'an City in Fujian province, and that equates to 5'5". As I was saying, next week they will become the world number 1s, and by my calculations, the Olympic champions will actually go down to number 3. Feng is the younger of the 2. He's 23 years of age, born in Tianjin on the northeast coast of China. They were semi-finalists last year, losing out to the eventual champions, Cheng and Wang Yaxiong. A 7th final of the year, and they've beaten seeds in the last 2 rounds. In the quarter-final against Yang and Hu, who've also qualified for the World Tour finals, and the semi-final against Chen Tangjie and Tou Wei, another pair qualified for the end-of-year finale in just over a couple of weeks' time. Umpire Goran Jelasijevic of Serbia, and service judge Rajiv from India. So the Chinese coaching bench on the right as we look at them, Yang Ming. And for the Malaysians, Orosman Arazak.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Feng and Huang Dongping, China. And on my left, Huang, Cheng Su-yin, Malaysia. Pangdong to serve to Feng. Level. Play.
So the umpire calls for play to get underway. Our first final of the day at the China Masters of 2024.
1 love.
Well, Steen, I said in the introduction that Malaysian pairs doing awfully well at the moment. I know one of the Malaysian pairs doing well is independent, Gosun Huat and Cheng but in general, they're becoming very, very strong in the mixed doubles discipline, Malaysia.
Totally agree. They have 4 pairs that are, at least 4 pairs that are doing really well at the moment.
Statistic I gave just a moment ago, Steen, that this Chinese combination, this is their 38th tournament together, 19th final, which means that
half of them. I thought I'd take it for you because your math skills sometimes are a little bit tricky. Yeah.
50% of all tournaments played, they've reached the final. Astonishing. Mind you, the Olympic champions, Wei, I think their record's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super. Absolutely.
Service over.
To finish the rally.
3-1.
One of the things that I noticed both yesterday, but also over a period of time, is that very often Feng is the one that's being coached by either Huang Dongping or his coaches. And yesterday, Yang Ming was quite animated. He was not entirely satisfied, from judging from his body language.
With Feng.
And he had a little bit of problems in the early stages of the first game, Feng Yanjie, because the playing conditions here, they're very tricky. But his ability to adapt to what his partner and what his coaches are trying to get him to do, that is amazing.
Service over.
That defence broken down by the man that's just under 6'5". And Chen Suyin. And just give us a little synopsis on their qualities.
I wasn't that familiar with them until yesterday, where I had the pleasure of watching them playing a full match, and I think I noticed a trend because I saw also Chen Tongji and TotalEnergies Wei play yesterday, and I feel that Widianto, the Indonesian mixed doubles coach, he's not there at the coach's chair, but I feel that he is stamping his mark on the Malaysian mixed doubles pairs that are within the Badminton Association of Malaysia. They're playing high quality shots. They are clear, the way I see, on how they want to play, the plan they want to exercise. Cheng Suyin clearly
6-3.
her force is at the front court. So the preferred formation is traditional mixed doubles. They're perhaps not that strong in the opposite formation. That's something that's going to be interesting to see. What happens when Cheng is put on the back.
I wondered how long it would take before you mentioned Nova Widianto, because I think that he's been a huge influence on the mixed doubles discipline in Malaysia.
And I especially noticed it yesterday with Cheng and Toh, because I'd seen them before, and they play much more deliberate. And when I then saw this pair afterwards in the second semi-final, it became obvious that it's the same things that they're working on. They're working on playing good shots. They're working on controlling the rallies, taking the initiative, patience, waiting for the right chance, not being so what's it called, expletive when winning rallies. We've seen Chen Tangji and Toh Wei with all kinds of colors of hair.
Yeah.
Yesterday was back to the normal color.
Yeah.
No excessive celebrations except when they come back from 9 match points down. And
that was extraordinary, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So a lot about focus, and more focus.
Yeah. Breaking the strings of his racket. Mind you, just as a little aside about the colour of the hair of Chen and Toh, Chen was telling me that actually his hair got very dry with all the bleaching that had been done. So that's one reason as well.
Yeah, I have to trust you because I don't have that experience myself.
I don't dye my hair either, Steen.
Ah, okay. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to imitate you when they had this grey helmet. And I think that was typically Nova Widianto style when he was playing with Liliana Nasir, and how the Indonesians developed their Olympic champions, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Tontowi Ahmad, when he first started playing with Nasir, he was all fired up and he was firing at everything. But he became much more deliberate. So shot quality is one of the main focuses for the Malaysian mixed doubles at the moment. That I'm certain of that.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a wonderful angle, isn't it?
Service over. 9-5.
It seems to me as if they've really been searching for a few years to find the right partner for Pang Rong.
Yeah.
This seems to be the answer.
I thought they found it with Chia Si Yi, but this seems to work out even better. And now I mean, no matter what the result today, they will get confidence, they will get motivation, they will get the assurance that they can actually do it.
Yeah.
They can play with the best. And there's some open spaces in the top of mixed doubles at the moment. There's 3 strong Chinese pairs, at least, probably 5, but you can challenge the number 4 and 5. But below those 3 pairs, so that should be the first goal, to get to 4, 5, 6 in the world ranking, and then you can start challenging this pair here, Feng and Huang, Cheng Jinbang and Wei Yexin, and the Olympic champions.
And it means that the Malaysians go to the mid-game interval with the advantage, a 4-point advantage here in the opening game of the mixed doubles final. Brilliant.
放不了进来，所以你一颗切的起码对，起码你加力了，我就不要太贴得太近了。但是我回放我就注意抓的蛮好，对不对啊？你要不然你发完球以后你要注意他放出去有他身边有条龙了，对不对？那他别的后场，往两边都那种前面可以穿两边，就穿两边，然后这个位置不用给他定打直线，给他先摆我们，我就切两边，把女的扯开，他原地可以，但是扯开当然他球就没有危险。
So the players back on court after the mid-game interval.
11-7.
We're not seeing it at the moment, but I can tell you that Feng had his arm around Wang Dongping's shoulder and was continuing the discussions after the coaching break. And that's about the first time that I've seen him sort of take the lead to encourage Wang Dongping.
It's not often it happens.
12-7.
And that's the problem. Playing this near side here.
Hitting with the drift.
Yes. So the only thing you
12-7.
can do is actually block it, and when they keep it that flat over the top of the tape, brilliant serve.
Wonderful. Wang Dongping left absolutely stranded.
Yeah.
I noticed she's got a bit of strapping on her left Achilles.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
And
more
also,
serious than perhaps we realise.
I also noticed that Yang Ming was talking a lot more to her in the coaching break than he normally does.
Intercepted. Oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong there from Wang Dongping. But I like the fact that Cheng Shu-In was trying to block and move forward.
Exactly. I was just about to say, did you see how calm and collected she was, trying to play the right shot, the shot that would have helped the next shot again. So you try to think ahead. Feng and Coach Yang Ming would have preferred a block to get the outright attacking possibility where you can utilize that you're hitting with the drift, where your attack gets a bit more bite.
Yeah, super return of serve.
And a very odd grip in the service return from Cheng, but it's working.
点你要保持重心在那边，没有的话就反我们了。
Him rushing forward there.
Five of the last 6 points in the soon-to-be world #1s.
I think the Malaysians now need to play the backcourt a little, a long line drive, a lift over Huang Dongping to keep the court open, maintain the advantage they have here in this first game, playing up against the drift, able to use full court. I think the Chinese have overcovered the front court. Super.
Service over. 15-13.
It's a super smash game. We've seen a couple of cross-court, haven't we? With a magnificent angle. That one was straight, but again, it was very steep.
Yeah. And both Hu and Cheng, who's in the other mixed double, they've got a good attack, but they're sort of administering it much better now. They're not attacking all the time. Because if you do that, then it becomes too predictable and you tend to stress yourself. Now they're patient. You don't really know whether they're going to attack on the first possibility, the second, or perhaps even the third.
Well, not only are the Malaysians trying to become the first pair not from China to win the mixed doubles title at the China Masters. I can tell you, Steve, that no Malaysian pair has ever won a Super 750 mixed doubles title.
No. Yeah. I guess the best bet was the Olympic silver medalist, former Olympic silver medalist, the early stages of the World Tour, but or one of the independent pairs. These are relatively new and young, and I think it's lovely to see that it's not the usual suspects in the finals. There's some challenges. We're going to see later with Gutana and Isfahani and women's singles with Gao Fengji.
She was a recent winner of the Macau Open, wasn't she, though? She's won a World Tour event. She was certainly in the final of a Super Series before her Achilles injury.
She was.
Looking to get the shuttle in a downward direction. Now the Chinese pair, and it's causing the Malaysians problems.
16.
They're playing the service situation really well, Feng and Huang at the moment. That's the challenge for the Malaysians. They've got to get the initiative within the first 4 touches.
Seeds are back level.
16.
And again, the way that Huang Dongping came forward there, it wasn't a bad shot from the Malaysians. Here they're doing everything they can to survive. But she was covering basically all of the net coming forward, and that's super difficult to be able to adjust if the shuttle is not coming there where you anticipate. It's gonna
你
come.
等他往回一拉，他管中段场，你往前贴打进网口的球，好吧？你去抓网口要扑这种球，差一点就差一点，就时间了。
16 all. Play.
So having been 6 points adrift at 7:13, now back level at 16 all. Doubles disciplines are in essence about the attacking play, and now there's the behind the back from Hu. Gosh, he did well, didn't he?
Who? Stay inside the court. 17-16.
First time in this opening game that Feng and Huang Dongping are in the lead.
Wait.
10 of the last 13 points. Did very well at getting it over the big man's head. That has to be inch perfect to get it over a man that's 195.
The Malaysians, they've got to figure out how they are going to play the backcourt of the Chinese. I could very well see a lift to Feng Yangzhe to his forehand side and then try to turn it around towards his backhand. But they were losing the service situation again.
Ron, 跟苏英讲打前后北嘛，加了标处，啊，你在后面这是两边跑了。
I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to drive it over the left shoulder, but it really didn't work.
That made me think when the Chinese are serving to Hu Pangron, could the Malaysians switch and let him stay at the front after his return? It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, you should have left it.
It was going wide down his backhand side. Well, there's a challenge here from Yangzhe. It was called goods. It was good.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
2 successful lifts from the Malaysians.
19-18. Play.
What a beauty of a serve.
And it's game point opportunities, 2 of them, for the unseeded Malaysians, Hu Pangron and Cheng Yin.
Drive serve.
Yeah, you were right. forward. Look, in she goes. I've already even played that drop shot. One of the game points well saved. Of serve. Perhaps why she made the mistake. So those 2 game points have come and gone, and it's 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Return of serve, and it's now a 3rd game point opportunity for the Malaysians.
Cheng is standing almost on the lap of Cheng. I don't know if he's perhaps lost his voice a little bit, so he can't shout as much. I've had trouble with the voice here over the last 2 weeks, and as a coach in noisy conditions, who knows?
Yeah. 3rd game point opportunity for the Malaysians. That's a good return though from Feng.
Thank you.
$21 all.
Wait, come here. We're ready, then not ready, then ready. Next time it's a card.
Well, the umpire making it clear that he doesn't like these delays. That's good. Good umpiring. So there'll be a 4th opportunity for the Malaysians to close out the opening game.
22-21.
I think what's impressed me is the way that Huang is closing down the mid-court area.
Yeah.
And Cheng of Malaysia. 1 game away from creating history. 23-21. Stunned silence from Chinese fans here in 28 minutes for the opening game.
现在刚才第2局过了，是一本白色在软，他们可是软的时候，为什么他软？原来我们软没有进去，觉得进去，不会进去，我们还要等着他出板，我们轮不到，我们要去轮出完之后，黄东明就折了，我们开了吗？我们就起，所以呢，他出完之后你一定要起身进，我没有讲你要还是要拦你，可是你上进打什么球都好，肯定是阿英管上不拦。 这发完球你的负以后你就轻往重心一点的往要别过来啊。
Second game. Double. Play.
So the umpire calls for the start of this second game. The unseeded Malaysians Hu Peng-rong and Cheng Yin, one game to the goods against the pair who will become world number ones next week.
One love.
I don't think many would have predicted that, Steve.
That they won the first game, or that the Chinese
no,
becomes...
they won the first game.
Yeah. No, Feng and Huang, huge favourites ahead of this match here.
Good flick serve. I don't think anybody's surprised that Feng Yangzhe and Wang Dongping are going to become world number ones, aren't they?
I think we're going to see quite a bit more flick serves to Cheng here.
Service over. 1-2.
I think the shot quality of the Malaysians are going to be challenged even more here in this second game. It's going wide.
That's certainly going wide. Malaysian coaches saying, don't worry. That's a super return. Yeah, set up the whole rally.
2-4.
Well, they've won their last 3 tournaments, having been in the final of the last 4 prior to this. So it's a 5th consecutive final for Feng Yangzhe and Wang Dongping. That's a super flick again. Which makes the disappointment of Paris Olympic Games even more prominent, sort of, in a way, doesn't it, for the Chinese combination? I mean, did they peak too late, or did they just get nervous at the games?
Yeah, I think perhaps the latter.
Yeah, I suspect you're right.
And it was against Chen Tongji and Toei Wei.
In the group that they lost, yes. And then Chen and To ended up not qualifying.
In the quarterfinal, right?
They were in the quarterfinal, yeah.
But losing out to, was it Kim Won-ho and Jung Nao?
I think so.
Or Siu and Che. Well, I think it was Kim and Jung.
Brilliant. Well, cross-court net shot, absolutely superb. This one from Huang Dongping.
That's a brilliant shot as well. That's where I would have imagined that he would have fired away under normal circumstances, under less developed circumstances. That's where I feel that both he and Chen Tongji have become better.
Well, a question after the rally from Huang to his coaches, should he have left that drive on his backhand side, that one, would it have gone long of the back line? Difficult to tell looking at it again.
He's had a bit of problems in his serve from Yuanji. Now this one took the top of the tape and ended up way short, but I've noticed a couple that have been too high, not enough quality, and this is super important. Shows how difficult it is to control the shots from the near side here.
Yeah, and remember the Chinese pair won the toss of the coin and they chose to start the more difficult end first of all, didn't they?
Yeah.
Good flick. Oh, the Malaysians get themselves out of that. That is just extraordinary. It's amazing defence, Steen.
It is.
Look how low he takes that flick serve. And they end up winning the rally. I do like his variation. We've seen angled smashes across court, we've seen drop shots, we've seen straight smashes, acute angles, flatter.
Oj, that was good. Well wide. That's a good shot.
Brilliant. The Malaysians contradictory outmaneuvered. That's the drop shot that Ulike opened up the courts and the opportunities to find an open space. Fabulous rally. So 11-6 the advantage to the Chinese
Coach, thank you.
在前面跟他玩比较玩对啊。
给东小峰来。
11-6.
So 11-6 the advantage to the #1 seeds Feng and Huang Dongping as play resumes in this second game, but of course the Malaysians have won the opening game.
Feng to serve. Feng to serve. Feng.
Good serve this time. Also a good
Service
return.
over. 7-11.
Oh, that's loose. My goodness, that's good defence.
Step forward. Super rally.
12-8.
Total.
I like the fact they came out in the mid-game interval with a positive mindset.
Yeah.
It would have been awfully easy when you're playing against #1 seeds, 6-11 down.
Play.
Sort of be a little bit despondent, but not a bit of it.
No, and they've got a plan. And if they don't win, they learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Good return again.
He's staying there, Hupang Ron, staying close to the net after the service return.
9-12.
Not too worried if he's made to move to the back court. We're sitting courtside this week, and there's a lot of things that we can't see. There are 60% of eliminations court I can't see for the A-balls, but I can see the services, and that's been really good. The Malaysians, they've served absolutely magnificently. They did so yesterday as well. It just shows how important it is.
Well, it was a bit of a mishit. I think the intention was clear. had.
No. And I think, I mean, if the Chinese pair is going to win this second game, that's going to be like most people would predict. I was a little bit reluctant after they lost the first game. Malaysians coming in, firing, lots of confidence.
Service over.
Be interesting to see what they could do.
15.
But I like to see that Chang Su-yin at the net. She's still challenging Huang Dongping. Huang Dongping, one of the very best female mixed doubles players in the world, and a lot of pairs have the game plan to play away from her. But how can you then challenge her and know if you've suddenly become better if you never challenge?
Yeah, good point.
Lovely play again. That was so nowhere the answer, those 3 shots there. A sliced smash,
11,
then a
15.
smash, then a drop shot variation. And you can only be that variated if you have a calm mindset, if you're constantly sort of monitoring what's going on and are used to playing with this kind of variation. It takes time. Oh, did he hit Huang Dongping there?
Oh, I think he might have done.
One judge. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let me work. That's not bleeding. No, that's just a stretch. That's not bloody.
Well, they're talking to the umpire now, the 2 Chinese players, but not actually seeing it. But
11-15.
if it's not a blood injury,
Play.
medical team can't come on to just give some cool spray. That is a beautiful shot. Oh my goodness. Yeah. A cross-court block
12,
played
15.
to perfection. We're only seeing the last 2 shots, unfortunately. But this one, that was the one played by who that was so wonderful. Set up the whole rally. And I think he's talking to his partner and saying, I lost sight of the shuttle in the lights there. Well, they are calling for medical assistance now, I think, Feng Yang. I can't see from the position what the treatment is.
Well, I think he's grazed his finger. First time from the umpire to it's not really the blood coming from it, so it's just a graze from the on the court. There he's probably probably grazed it a little bit extra and open blood. I have one of those orange boxes like the doctors have here in this tournament. I have one of those back home. I use it for my fishing gear. I hope they don't mistake it when they leave in the morning and get the run right here.
That's a wonderful smash. this is far from over yet, you know.
16.
I think many people probably just assumed, especially when the #1 seeds were 11-6 up at the mid-game interval of this second game, many people just assumed we'd be heading for a decider.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that certain at all.
I agree. And I thought the same at 10-4. I thought this is just a relatively easy walk in the park, the second game for the pair in red. Great comeback.
5 of the last 6 points to the Malaysians. Good serve.
Yeah.
Thank you. Play. Service over. 15-17. Yes.
How many times have we commented in the past about Wang Dongping anticipating the third shot so well? She's hardly been able to anticipate a third shot today. And I think the Malaysians have got a read on which shot she's covering.
Good serve, good third shot.
16.
And now just 1 point in it.
And momentum with Huang and Cheng. For the Chinese, because Huang Dongping is so much more consistent than Feng Yanji's today. So this is on the second game.
Away from the second game and forcing a decider. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That guided shots from the backhand mid-court area, 19. Guided across court. That was before that.
Yeah, I agree. Now shot quality, mixed double shot. It's what you need to be able to do. You need to find the good shots, even from a bit below the tape.
Super angle, and there's only 1 point in it.
18-19. Thank you.
All the pressure on the Chinese pair. They're expected to win this. China have never not won the mixed doubles title at the China Masters. 19-all.
I mean, there's going to be a lot to look at for a number of coaches here. Look at that. That was the 5th shot, but the 3rd shot, he played Huang high quality.
So will it be a game point or a match point? This rally to answer that question. And it means that the #1 seeds have a game point opportunity to send this to a 3rd and deciding game.
And did you see the look on Huang's face to his coaches afterwards?
So it is 20-all and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Just a few rallies ago, I thought at the time he's got to learn how to bounce back up again. Literally, as the singles players seem to do.
Yeah.
I know it's a half frivolous remark, but...
Thank you, better work. 1.
Does need to find that capability like a goalkeeper in football. Seem to bounce back up again. So a second game point opportunity for Feng and Huang Dongping.
Yeah. I would flick if I were Huang.
Opportunities have come and gone.
21-all.
Got a little bit high, but again, the previous shot just crosses over the top of the tape. He's got really good touch, Huang.
It is match point opportunity for the Malaysians in their first ever World Tour final. No Malaysian has ever won a Super 750 mixed doubles title. And no pair other than a Chinese pair has ever won the China Masters. The Malaysians on the verge of history. Service error from Cheng and it's 22-all. technical skills to be able to play that, but the awareness and the vision to know that's where the open space was. So a third game point opportunity for the Chinese pair. A third opportunity to send this to a third and deciding game.
He's got to serve better, Feng.
23-all.
If he gets another chance.
Three all. Who's got the nerve? Good flick. Oh, he's pushed it right.
It's over. 24.
A fourth game point opportunity for the Chinese combination, Feng Yanzhe and Wang Dongping. What a game, what a match. From Wang Dongping forces the error, and it is 1 game all. An hour and 3 minutes into the match, and we still have another game to play.
直线是吧？他会多斜一点，他是勾嘛，高楼他一老，他球远高楼老勾，他除了勾比都很近的半场，很近的半场我就在身上打的，知道吧？然后你把这些跟紧跟上，打完了之后，他有些好，不打的没关系，到中路他相对来说，他上高楼接他就是反手那边，
他就让进了，
他就反手这边嘛，对吧？但是就是反手去上
我应该变一变，发到5号点，然后发1号点太顺了。
也好也好，或者说你要老发挥，你要自己想发挥的，
高的啊，
对，高的起来了，
他这个体就好，
没有别的，他就是有一个地方放开了，今年放开，脚跟上回来一收完，你要反手抽前，你不是不能抽，你要老实点，那个不跟，不要抽，不要给他再到直线翻过去，一个节奏，哇！不要，快了。
因为我是正拍啊，我跟的话你就空了，对吧？但是如果我是正拍好，你尽快也我再从。可是现在关键啊，现在关键拿出来，拿出来，
Final game. Level. Play.
What a thrilling start to finals day here in Shenzhen at the China Masters. 2 fabulous opening games of this mixed doubles final. The psychology for the Malaysians, Huang and Cheng of having had a match point opportunity when Cheng served into the net. How do you recover from that when you're in your first ever World Tour final?
They seem to get a little bit nervous on some situations, but overall they played the extra points quite well, the Malaysians.
Finding the open space. Huang having to move from side to side in that rally.
Back on court. Players, back on court. Three love. Play.
That's a super shot. That backhand straight down the line from Huang.
Service over. 1-3.
Did he get that back? Well, Wang Dongping thinks it hit him first. Hit his shirt. I don't think so.
2-4.
That's amazing.
Very difficult to see.
Yeah. It certainly wasn't called.
We had one of those situations yesterday, I think it was, where players are pointing to the Megatron high in the ceiling here. That was yesterday, was a question of whether a player had been over the net, and it took forever because they wanted the referee called on court, and there really is no discussion. It's the umpire's call that stands, so it's just to play on.
Yeah.
Everything else is delayed game.
Yes, you can only call the tournament referee on a point of law.
Yeah.
So a judgment call by the umpire.
5-2.
Lovely drop. Giving her partner the thumbs up. Somebody using a flashlight. didn't he, with those little pushes. Huang.
He did. And also important that Cheng Su-Ying, even though she was flicked, was able to make her way forward to the front court again. While the Chinese, I would still continue flicking her because I feel they have just as good chance in that situation as with the low serve.
Seems to be stepping forward now. Closing down the mid-court area. Where his feet were.
That's what they did when they came back in the first game as well, and a couple of lifts from Huang that stayed in helped the Malaysians secure the first game. They're going to need that again. Make the court big. There it is. That's a mistake from Philip.
He's a little bit worried about hitting his partner.
I think so too. She disturbed Feng. Did Huang Dongping. Here it is. Yeah, he couldn't know that she was suddenly changing her mind. First service I've seen from Hu was a little bit too high above the top of the tape. Swing from Cheng, and a chance of switching the momentum slips away. Following the lift to Feng, they could have made him switch his focus a little bit to covering the backcourt as well. Then mid-court, front court would have opened up again.
Service over. 5-8.
Bit of rhythm on defence, hasn't he? Huang. That was the one that did the damage and the push from
打完就往前贴，就是这一拍球。对，你在原地他一分挡，你现在重心差这一点点，手上的球数没有，在他手上没有一个威胁，该解决问题就是这一拍球啊。他们两个打起来就是这个节奏，前啪啪啪压完两边拨两边，就是这个节奏啊。小冯，你要跟好屁股球就对了，对。 你不需要去抽得多凶，但是球会往下走。
Still lots of talk from Yang Ming.
Yeah. Huang Dongping still at the kid box. Need her back on court. Now Huang wanders off, changes his racket.
10-5.
And a 1 minute interval between these two rallies.
Yeah, that's That's the same as the change of ends in this deciding game.
Yeah.
Nearer 70 seconds. Nice idea. Poor execution.
6-10.
来，清楚一点啊，不要乱，起来。
Great defence from Dong Ping.
7-10.
Good patience from the Malaysians. It's not full power smash at all.
Super rally. Oh, clever. Probably the best rally from them so far.
Left 7, interval. Change ends.
So the advantage at the change of ends here in the third and deciding game is with the #1 seeds Feng and Huang Ping.
Sorry, I'm judging.
4-point advantage to be precise after a wonderful rally.
Tapi jangan pergi keluar. Tidak. Half bagi dia tekan, bagi paruh main. Okey? Tapi dia bola saja gerak, bukan net. Kau perempuan ni soal masuk.
20 seconds.
Kecuali di kat atas duduk tu net.
20 seconds.
Pada kuat ah. Berani.
我服从了，配合了。
Okey.
Players back on court.
Saya di mana?
Coach.
Okey ya.
$11-7. Play.
It's a terrific angle again. And it was a nice idea to follow it up with a disguised drop shot.
12-7.
Look at the angle of that, Steen.
Yes, maintains the initiative.
Thank you.
Fortunately for Malaysians, he netted the last one. I wonder if the spell is about to be broken. I think they need to start scoring Cheng and Hu, otherwise it becomes too big a cushion to take back.
Yeah, I agree.
Service over. 8-12. Feng. 9-12. Feng. They are ready to serve. You were ready, and then you were not ready.
Well, another verbal warning for Feng about the amount of time taken and the need to get ready to receive a little quicker. Missed it. Now, I noticed now the umpire's having a word with her as we watch that final smash again. I noticed after the previous rally, as you obviously did as well, Steve, she went off, and it wasn't to towel down, it was to have the water.
Have a little bit of drink. But it's not something that's happened suddenly. It's been coming throughout the match.
Not the longer breaks.
Yeah.
Amazing backhand. I was alluding to when I said in the second game that Huang is so good at closing down that mid-court area.
Yeah.
Thank you.
(11-14), deciding game. He just sort of poked his racket at that one. Yeah, he knows it. Got to step into it. Just 2 points in it. You know,
I think so too. He didn't get that over either. Now, I mean, everything put together, it's, to me, it's obvious the layup game. I actually think our umpire, Goran Ilicievich, probably needs to step it up a little bit.
That's very well taken by Dongping. That's just right. And they're challenging the Malaysians. It was a complete mishit, and it was clearly wide. So he's getting some cold spray on his back. His partner.
One challenge remaining. 16-13. Play.
Able to play these pressure points so well. Pace of that attack from Peng really is devastating.
I think if I'm the Malaysians right now, then I'm taking my chance with Feng, given that he hasn't had, he's not been bad, but he hasn't had one of his very best matches.
To win when they're not playing their best.
Exactly.
And this Chinese combination now just 3 points away from a 6th title of the year.
And 20-game winning streak.
Game or match?
Match.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I said game. Sorry.
Yeah.
18.
On the verge of victory. Malaysians did remarkably well to keep their focus there, because somebody right behind the court had their flashlight on during that rally. So one of the 5 match points has been well saved.
16-20.
4 remain for the Chinese combination. Discipline at the China Masters continues. 15 titles from 15 China Masters going to pairs from China. 21-16 in the deciding game in a match lasting 1 hour 33 minutes.
Match won by Feng Cheng, Huang Ping, 21-23. 25-23, 21-16.
So it's the 13th career title as a combination for this Chinese pair. At 12th at World Tour level. One finger held aloft because they will be the world #1s in 2 days' time. Steen, it was quite remarkable. What a wonderful performance by the Malaysians.
That was a fantastic mixed doubles match, and all credit to Huang and Chong Su-Ying. They can take a lot home from Shenzhen, and there's a lot to build on, both for them and for Malaysian mixed double in general.
Elation for one, disappointment for the other. So confirmation of that score coming from a game deficit, 21-23. And saving a match point in that second game before eventually winning it 25-23 and 21-16 in the deciding game. Feng and Huang Ping are champions here at the China Masters. So we await the prize presentation. For the mixed doubles finalists.
不可避免。Baby， 命中注定我的遇见，你靠在我的肩，突然吻了我的脸。我会在某年某月的某一天，让你的心，让一个一个世界，不管疯狂的、狂热的、热烈的、随便，我都会陪你一起。
2024李宁中国羽毛球大师赛汇丰世界羽联世界巡回赛超级750赛李宁杯混合双打颁奖仪式现在开始。
Ladies and gentlemen,